Hi guys! So today we're going to do a very nice bronzy look. This has been my total obsession lately. Every time I do my makeup I just want to do this exact look. It's been kind of hard to get myself out of my comfort zone when it comes to this look because I just think it looks so beautiful. So I thought I would share it with you guys today. It's featuring the eyeshadow Topaz by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's kind of like the star of the show and the reason why I love this look so much. So we're going to do things a little different today. I'm going to do a talk through instead of doing a voiceover like I've done in my past videos. So hopefully it's not too long and let's see how it goes. Okay, so I'm going to start off with Soft Brown by MAC. This is definitely an oldie but a goodie. Everyone was obsessed with this color as a transition color like way back in the day. So I'm bringing it back for this look. Now we're just going to buff this all over the lid. Make sure you blend it out very nicely because this step is probably one of the most crucial steps in your makeup so that it comes out nice and blended in the end. For this look, I want just as much color of the transition shade on the inside of the lid as I have on the outside of the lid. So I started concentrating the colors on the outside and working my way in, and now I'm going to concentrate the colors on the inside and working my way out. So we have a nice, even overall transition shade on the crease. Once you're happy with how that looks, then we can move on. Next, I'm going to go in with the Bobbi Brown Shadow in Camel. This is gorgeous. And I'm going to take it on the same brush and just put it in a little lower. For this color, I do not want the same darkness on the inside of the lid as I do on the outside. So I am concentrating it on the outside and I'm working my way in. Ever so slightly, making sure that I don't bring too much color into that inner lid with this shade. And again, make sure you just buff it out and blend, blend, blend. There can never be too much blending, I promise you. I'm going to go on with a brush by Morphe, the M511, and I have no product in this. I'm just going to further blend this out. Make sure everything is really nicely incorporated together. Once I have that how I like it, I'm going to go in with the same 511 brush and a little bit of MAC's Brown Down. It's right here. And we're just going to deepen this outer area a little bit. Ever so slightly. I don't want this to be too dark. I'm going to go back in with that E40 that I was using. I'm doing this right here on the outer V of the eye. Just packing that color in and blending it. I don't want this to go too far into the lid. I want it to be concentrated on the outside. Okay, so now that I have the colors to the darkness that I want them and I have everything else in place, now I'm going to go in with my favorite shadow and use that Topaz from Anastasia. Pack it on, just a flat shader brush. I'm using the M167 from Morphe and go in. And I'm going to do that all over the lid, even on the outer half where I put that darker brown to begin with, because I want it to be all over the lid. I want it to look like it's a smoky look that kind of just naturally gets darker on the end. Like, I don't know, those are just natural shades. If you get what I mean. And then I'm going to go back in with the E40 and blend the crease and the lid colors together. I want everything to be very seamless. Perfect. And then do the same thing on the other eye. So I like it like this. You can add a little more dark brown on the outside, which I might. Just right here. Nothing crazy though. And that's it. It's all done. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do my liquid liner and get it on film because I hardly ever get it. It's, I don't know, I have to be very close to the camera and somehow it never happens. So, I'm gonna try. I can't promise you anything. Let's give it a shot and see what happens. I'm using the NYC liquid liner. This is my favorite all-time liquid liner and it's like $2. So I can't get any better than that. It dries to a really nice matte black and that's how I personally like my eyeliner. I don't like to have it like a sheen. Okay, so let's go right in. I do a line from the middle of my eye to the end and then from the end to the middle. And then I start from the inner corner to the middle. And that's how I get like the first initial line. Then it goes across my eye. I work in halves, so I do from the middle to the outer, from the outer to the middle, from the inner to the middle. And then keep repeating those steps until I have the thickness that I like. Okay, so then I don't like to re-dip my brush into the tube just yet. I like to take the brush that has almost no product so that I can make my first initial line for the wing. Even though I've already used it, it has like no product, I still take some off. I really want as little product so that I can get the best wing possible, and to me this is the best way to do it. So I start from, I make sure that I have the brush flat, and then I start from the corner of my eye and I angle it up towards my eyebrows. And I do that first line. I'm not sure if you could see it. And then I connect it in. And there it's connected, and then I just, now is when I dip it back in so that I can color in that little triangle. So now I'm going to do the same exact process on this eye. Okay, so now we have our eyes done. I had initially started with my foundation and my concealer already done, so that means I can just move straight on to the rest of my face. So I'm actually going to do my contour. I'm using the Hoola Benefit bronzer. My poor bronzer is so bad. I should just retire it. Look at this. I don't know if you can tell. So sad. But you know, it still works. I'm just too lazy to go buy a new one. So I'm taking the NARS Eden brush and I dip it in, I tap off the excess, and then I'm going to contour. For blush, I'm going to use another oldie, but definitely a goodie. I'm using MAC Margin. I used to be obsessed with this blush. I would wear it every single day. It's so beautiful though. Definitely with good reason that I was obsessed with it. I do like to concentrate my blush. I start on the apples of my cheeks and then I work it back. I don't like just like apples of my cheek blush. Like, I like it to all blend in seamlessly. And I feel like bringing it back into the rest of your contour really gives it a nice look. And then with a dual fiber brush, we blend it all together. And this is just messy. Clearly, I'm not even looking in the mirror. Like, I close my eyes during it. So, this is not a big deal. Just go in and make sure everything is nice and seamless. Check it. Perfect. That's how I like it. I'm going to go in with the Becca Champagne Pop and Jaclyn Hill collaboration. And just highlight like usual. So the same thing on the side. And a little bit on the bridge of the nose. Because like, gotta sparkle. And the Cupid bow. Yes, mommy. So my favorite way to do my eyebrows right now is with the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown and the Sigma Small Angle E65 brush. These two have been my ride or die for a hot minute. I'm going to first brush out my brows. I went to a new lady for my brows and she messed them up. She made this one so much thinner than I usually like it, so I'm pretty sad about it. But I just have to grow it out and then make sure I go to my old lady again. I wonder how long I haven't been filming for. Oh god, I wish it didn't cut off that much. If it did, I'm so sorry. I don't know why it did that. So I was doing my brows. I just finished them, sadly. So now I'm going to set my brows with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I'm going to move on to mascara and lashes. I am going to curl my lashes. Since I'm going in with falsies, I'm not going to add too much mascara. I am going to use the Buxom mascara though. I don't know if they have different kinds of mascara. I just like this one because it really separates my hairs. It makes them very nice and like fanned out. And when I wear falsies, that's how I like my lashes to look underneath. I don't like them to get clumpy at all. Okay, and lashes on camera are just totally not gonna happen because I need to get very close. So you'll see me in a second with my lashes. Okay, so I have my lashes on now and we are going to move on to the last step and put on our lips. I'm going to use the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Lolita. I love this shade, who doesn't? And just put them on. I mean, you know how to put on your lips, right? And that's it. We are going to set our face with some Makeup Forever Mist and Fixed, and this is the O2 formula, the O2 Skin Complex. I've been loving this one. It's so good. It smells like you're putting on like skincare products, so it feels like it's really good for your skin. Just let this dry. I like to take one of my my Z palettes, and just dry myself. Don't smack yourself in the face though. Okay guys, so this is the finished look and I really hope you guys like it as much as I like it. It's pretty bad how much I do this look. It's come like one of my crutch looks or my go-to looks. Like anytime I need to be done quickly and I need to just get somewhere, I'll do this look because I know I can do it quickly. Bada bing, bada boom, I'm done and I'm out the door and it will always look nice. So I hope you get to try it and see how pretty it comes out on you. I wanted to take a quick second and talk about my channel. So I've done mostly makeup, I've done only makeup looks on this channel. But I also want to do other kind of videos, kind of like story times and challenges, different things like that. So please make sure you are on the lookout for other kinds of videos. I want to be able to offer more than just makeup because I am more than just makeup. I'm not, you know, I don't just revolve my life around makeup. I want this channel to represent me, and for that to happen, I have to be able to film other stuff. So please make sure you subscribe and give this video a nice thumbs up. If you have any questions, please just leave me a comment down below and I'll answer as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me. I love you guys very much, and hasta la próxima.